What's up, my friend Dave Moss Jr. here, and behind me is the Ice Barrel 500 hooked up to a chiller. And I wanted to start making a few videos that were a little bit more real, raw, kind of answering frequently asked questions. And I want to answer one of the most common questions that I'm going to put all of this together in, and that is, who is the Ice Barrel 500 actually for? So first, in order to answer that question, we need to go back a few years. So when I first started working with Ice Barrel doing reviews, they were an easy cold plunge to recommend because they were super durable, heavily insulated, other than the 400, which no longer exists, but that's okay. We're talking about the 500 today. Super insulated, durable, shipped really fast, and they were super affordable. I think back in the day, I hate to say it like that, but back in the day when the 500 first launched, it was $1,600. Well, Ice Barrel launched a chiller, and they had a few things going through, they had a few growing pains, and they ended up getting acquired. And if you followed me for a long period of time, you probably know that I had some conversations with previous founder, current founder, a lot of people on the team, and it's been really fun to see them go and grow. But one of the growing pains that kind of was a bummer was one of my favorite things about the Ice Barrel 500 went away, and that was the affordability. They rose the price. The price went up into the close to $3,000 range for the barrel alone, and it was kind of tough to recommend at that price range, because now you're in this premium cold plunge price range, which is okay, but they didn't really make any changes, so it was really hard to recommend that over anything else when there were other options that you could get everything for that price. So I've given them my advice. I've made a few videos just kind of answering some questions and having some fun with it, but I'm very proud to say that they have now lowered their prices. So the Ice Barrel 500, as we are sitting here today, is listed at $1,750, and that's before you use my discount code. All that's down in the video description. Use it if you want to, but at the end of the day, that makes me really happy. It's basically the same price as it was years ago before price increases across the board, and that is exciting. So it's a super insulated and durable cold plunge barrel. That's awesome. There's a lot of others out there that are like that, right? But here's a couple of things that I think, and I want to answer that question, who is this for? Now it's back to those people who are looking for an affordable, durable cold plunge. You can beat these things up. They're super rugged. I literally drag this thing all over the place. It's currently sitting down here on my dock. I've got the chiller hooked up. The chiller can chill down to 37 degrees if you're interested in that, but this video is primarily around the Ice Barrel 500. It only comes in one color now. And they were talking about making different colors back in the day, but it only comes in the black that you see behind me, which is cool. Keeps it simple. I think it looks good. I think it looks slick. I think it would look really sick in a CrossFit gym. It just looks cool. Has that rugged. It's not crazy like a porcelain tub. It looks clean, I think. To me, I think it looks clean. They've got steps built right into the side of it, so if you're somebody who is not very mobile and you want to start cold plunging, it makes it really easy to get in, and there's a step/bench inside it, which makes it really easy to get out. Really easy to get out. I'm not going to edit this. This is literally just going to be one solid fell swoop me talking about the Ice Barrel 500 and my experience with it. So it's affordable, it's rugged, and it's very user-friendly. Now let's talk about a few of the things that I've experienced. So it does have that bench/step inside. And it does say it's rated for people up to 6'9", which I agree it is. Tall people can get in this and really enjoy it. But because there is that bench that's inside, it does limit your ability to get fully underwater and submerged for long periods of time. Like for me, I'm only 6'1", and I can get fully underwater, but it's kind of, you have to really be mobile. You have to really be able to twist to get underwater. So if you're somebody who's really looking for that snorkel effect, you're 6 foot plus, and you want to get underwater, this probably isn't the best option for you, just being completely transparent. There is that bench that's inside it. You can kind of turn to the side. There are ways to do it, but it's not simple. It's not super easy. But guess what? A very small percentage of people who cold plunge actually do that anyway. And if you're like most, and you like to cold plunge with your head out of the water, maybe even your arms and shoulders out of the water, which still counts, this is one of the best setups for that. Where your butt sits on that bench, where your back sits against the back, where your head sits, you can lean your head back over the rim, over the edge. It's rounded edges, there's no sharp edges, it's really comfortable. So I like that. Another thing I like, it's a small body of water, so if you're not using a chiller, if you're not using Ice Barrel's chiller, if you're not building your own DIY, and if you have no intentions of using a chiller, you can just use ice. I actually did a test a few years back with my wife where we tested out every cold plunge that we had with just ice to see which one actually kept the water the coldest the longest. And the Ice Barrel 300 and the Ice Barrel 500 were the longest. So if you are somebody who's just using ice, this is one of the best setups. I can say that because I've tested it. One of the best setups for that. So you can just purchase this and just use water and ice. Draining it's simple. There's a little hose spigot at the bottom point, and that allows the water to just drain right out. So when you do have to change the water, it's very simple. It's very easy. You can actually hook a hose up to that spigot, run it off into the grass or wherever you want that water to go, and drain your cold plunge. So maintenance on this thing is super simple. That's another really nice thing about the material. It's made out of an HDPE, which is very durable. That's great. It's recycled, which is cool. And it's very easy to keep clean. There's no real scum lines that build up inside it. Stuff doesn't really stick to the wall as simple as it does to maybe like the porcelain tubs, is what I've noticed. You don't really have to scrub the wall as hard. You don't have to keep it clean or do a ton of additional maintenance to it. So keeping it clean is super simple with or without a chiller. Obviously, if you use a chiller, that changes things. You need to change the filter out in your chiller and all that's a whole different story. But like I said, we're talking about the Ice Barrel 500 here. So yeah, I just wanted to keep this simple, keep it short. If I was looking at buying a cold plunge today and I was just getting into cold plunging, Ice Barrel would be at the top of my list of considerations. There's a lot of cheaper options out there, but here's what I've experienced, here's what I know. This is what people have told me as well. If you purchase one of the cheaper options, I'm talking about like one of the little like garbage bag looking ones with stilts. We all know what I'm talking about. A lot of people got those as gifts last year for Christmas and the years before that. They used it maybe a week or two and then they realized this thing kind of sucks to keep clean. It kind of sucks to keep cold and you end up throwing it away or giving it away or trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. That unfortunately gives you a bad experience. And we all know that the only way you include something like this into your daily and weekly and monthly routines is it has to be convenient. And if you have to clean something a lot, and you have to add ice a lot, and you have to constantly fiddle with their chillers to keep them running a lot, we all know that that equates to people quitting and stopping and avoiding and moving on. And I hate to say it, but I know a lot of people who've had bad experiences with their first cold plunges, and now they just say cold plunging isn't for me. And the sad thing is, it's not the cold plunging that wasn't for you, it was the actual vessel you were in. And that's one of the easiest recommendations for Ice Barrel. That's one of the reasons it's easy for me to recommend Ice Barrel, is they're super simple to keep working. You can just use ice and have a great experience. I know a ton of people who've never added a chiller to their Ice Barrels and they have great experiences with them. If you live up in the north where it's cold, it can insulate the water enough to where it keeps freezing temperatures outside, and keeps the water still nice and cold inside. It's not such a sensitive material that you can't like hit it with a mallet if you end up freezing your water inside. I'm talking about like during the winters. I know people who like will take a mallet and they'll like break that top little layer of ice, and it's just cool. Like I don't get to experience that because I live in Florida. But yeah, the experience is good. It's convenient. It's user-friendly. So when you do start with something like an Ice Barrel, I wish everyone starting cold plunging would start with an Ice Barrel or up, because the Ice Barrel, I know for a fact, because it was the same way for me, it'll give you a good experience and it makes it easy to keep doing. And when something's easy to keep doing, you keep doing it. So yeah, if you're someone looking to get your first cold plunge, look at Ice Barrel. Look at them. The Ice Barrel 300 also lowered their price. I think it's like $1,200. That's awesome. Thank you, Ice Barrel, for doing that. There was no big announcement. I just saw it on their website. So that's great. And then there's a bigger discount if you use discount code MOSS down in the video description. That's great. All that fun stuff. But yeah, who's the Ice Barrel 500 for? It's for anybody looking to get into cold plunging and wants something super convenient and easy to use. Who is it not for? It's not for somebody who's looking to snorkel easily. That is going to be tough. Snorkeling meaning staying underwater for long periods of time, unless you're probably under 5'5". Even then, it's a little tough. So that's who the Ice Barrel 500 is for. If you have any questions, pop them down in the comments below. If there's anything I didn't really go over that you're like, David, you didn't even go over like this, then pop that down in the comments below too, and I'll answer those questions as well. I want to try to start doing a series like this. It's just a little more conversational, just one raw cut of the video, just to, I don't know, just to change it up. I want to get better at speaking, and I feel like with all the cuts and stuff that you're able to do on YouTube, it kind of makes it easy to not be great at speaking all the way through. So if you like videos like this, please like it and let me know, because I'll keep doing it. And now I'm going to go do some other content on some other products. If you want an Ice Barrel, link in the video description. Check that out. I'll see you guys in the next video though. Have a great day, my friends, and God bless.